Now on Hollywood 411, Shia and Megan, their secret fling.
That is like totally like a dog peeing on like a super hot bush.
Our experts sound off. Inside Charlie Sheen's new gig.
Charlie Sheen stands to make a ton of money.
Details about his TV return and huge paycheck. Then,
I've got exclusive details on season 2 of The Voice.
Jerry O'Connell, stage dad.
Well, I have him in dance class and everything.
But his wife doesn't like it. Details in the Holly Scoop.
Plus, from teen idol to hot Manny, Joey Lawrence tells all.
Yeah, I'm a little OCD.
Those stories and much more coming up in this half hour of Hollywood 411. I'm Chris Harrison. Right now, secret weddings revealed, romances and shocking splits. We've got the latest couples news. Shia LaBeouf hooked up with Megan Fox. That's the bombshell he just dropped, claiming the two hooked up before she was fired from the Transformers franchise. In Details magazine on stands now, Shia says, quote, "The time I spent with Megan was our own thing, and I think you can see the chemistry on screen." Megan is now married to Beverly Hills 90210 actor Brian Austin Green. But were they dating at the time of the alleged affair? He says, quote, "I don't know. It was what it was." America Ferrera's surprise wedding. The Ugly Betty star tied the knot Monday night with filmmaker Ryan Piers Williams. America's Betty co-star Vanessa Williams hosted the event at her home in Chappaqua, New York. David Duchovny and wife Téa Leoni are separated again. The couple first split back in 2008 when he admitted he was a sex addict, but they worked things out after he went to rehab. The pair has been married for 14 years and has 2 kids. Well, so much to talk about here to help us make sense of all this couples drama. Our panel of experts, gossip guru Blair Late, Nikki Boyer, host of Yahoo's Daytime in No Time, writer-comedian Molly Prather, and Radar Online's Dylan Howard, who always brings an accent. All right, let's start with Shia LaBeouf, the big bombshell, and this might be my favorite story of the year, who just kind of said, yeah, I hooked up with Megan Fox. Deal with it. It is what it is. Oh, by the way, she's married. Sorry about that. Bygones.
That is like totally like a dog peeing on like a super hot bush. Just being like,
and he's quoted as calling himself a serial monogamous. That he lets other girls have affairs with him.
The thing with these young Hollywood guys is that they so desperately want to have this sort of Johnny Depp way of being, but they haven't earned the right to be that.
He has the potential to be a superstar in Hollywood if they give him the roles. But if he's not putting his foot in his mouth, he's putting his fist in someone's face.
And he was with Carey Mulligan at one point, so he could have also been having an affair. Megan could have been having an affair, but he calls himself a serial monogamous. So 2 + 2 doesn't equal 4.
He's a serial monogamist when you're in the backseat of his car.
Anyway, great score though. It was really, if you're going to look at it, great score.
Let me just speak for all men out there. If you had a chance to hook up with Megan Fox and you did, who wouldn't announce it?
This is the point.
Even if you're Shia LaBeouf.
Well,
I would have put
you would pee on that bush.
You would pee on that super
I have no idea
bush.
what that means, but that is now my
It's like
favorite
from the
line
Bible.
ever, and I will use it for everything. One marriage that is in trouble, speaking of peeing on bushes, David Duchovny and Téa Leoni. See, it works for every option.
Everything.
They have split up for the second time. He was an admitted sex addict, and now they are broken up again. And I guess this time's for real.
She was probably hoping that like he was gonna come back and like be sex addicted to her.
Yeah, exactly.
And like,
That's the way it works.
That work out that way. Usually aren't sexually addicted to your husband or wife. Did I just say that?
I would hope you would be.
Issues? Do you want me to talk? You okay?
Here's the part that I think is great, is that she did what, speaking as a woman, she did what we all do. You give them a second chance and then you cut them loose and you don't feel guilty.
I think she's got to be responsible in part for his sex addiction.
Why?
Why?
Feeding it as well.
wait,
He's
she
got an
should?
insatiable appetite, and I'm sure she was able to meet it in some capacity.
Wait.
I'm sticking up for him.
You're blaming the woman, the wife, the victim of this for her husband's sex addiction.
Yes,
You're
pretty much.
essentially saying she can't
You're
put
that
out
guy.
enough to keep our marriage.
Dylan Howard, single man, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
All right, another couple making headlines. Jennifer Aniston and Justin Theroux. And before I get everyone's thoughts, Dylan, you have some exclusive news on this?
We spoke to Heidi Bibbins, the scorned, jilted ex in this. This is what she said. She said, when Jen and Justin speak first, I will then talk. Which makes me believe that there is far more to this than meets the eye.
Here's what's so annoying. It's like art imitates life. You know, Jennifer used to be known as the, quote, good girl, and everyone felt bad for her when Brad cheated on her with Angelina. Well, now she's doing this to someone else who did this to her years ago. I think it's completely two-faced.
Go ahead, speak.
Wait a second. Here's the deal. you can't break up a happy home because if the home is happy, there's no room for breaking.
But this couple was together for
14 years and living together.
That's great for them.
And she didn't see it coming. In fact, when this story
No
broke,
way.
she thought
No woman does not.
When
There's
this
no way
story
she
broke,
didn't know it
her
was coming.
mother spoke to us at Radar
way.
Online
And said they were
still together.
Yes, exactly.
And Justin couldn't keep it in his pants.
Exactly.
you
And Jennifer
think-
should have been the classy one and let them break up and then get with him.
Oh my God, I want to kill both of you right now.
Then get
I like it. Let's do it. Put it on the table. Okay.
This isn't even a real table.
Spree. Yeah, this isn't even a real table.
I think it's that thing where it's like Jennifer has this card from the universe where she got shafted in front of everybody.
So now
and
she
she's
wants
like,
to do it to someone else? No.
it's my
Tit for
turn.
tat does not work, my
She
friend.
spoke publicly.
Is this the moral standards over here? Like trying to
is.
tell us all
Yes,
how
it
to live? Oh my God, you're a gossip columnist and you're going to tell us.
Let's move on. By the way, this is going to be an hour-long panel here, but I want to talk, before we go, I want to talk about this odd couple of stories. Newsweek's tasteless cover that looks like the late Princess Diana is walking down the street with Duchess Catherine, her daughter-in-law. Okay, thoughts? Tasteless or intriguing?
It is, since I'm the moral authority, according to you,
Yes.
it is very tasteless.
She
But what's
looks
so
like a zombie with an iPhone in these pictures. Like,
It's
they're
terrible.
crazy.
Right.
And then the article itself, it's like, if we wrote an article about everyone famous that has died, of the like, this is what they would probably be like. She would probably have 2 marriages. She would probably have buff arms. That's crazy.
And they would sound like the movie phone person.
Right, there is something morbidly wrong with this on a human level, and I think we
Well,
are
I think
so.
they would do her justice. She'd do a lot. She'd
Yeah,
be looking a
that's
lot
true.
better with the
Probably,
Botox
you're
and the
right.
surgery.
It's actually
Hello.
insulting.
Unfortunately, we have to wrap this panel up, but
this is so
hold on.
fun.
I would like to thank everybody here for the most dysfunctional holiday panel we have ever had. There are so many issues here, and I'm not talking about issues we're
Speak
dealing
for
with.
yourself, Chris.
I mean personal issues we need to deal with. So we are bringing in a psychiatrist to handle everybody here for the next hour. Wow. More Hollywood headlines to tell you about now. This was amazing. I'm peeing in your bush. Including a new gig for Charlie Sheen. Let's turn it over to our TV junkie, Audrey Cleo. Help, Audrey.
Charlie Sheen stands to make a ton of money from this deal.
Details pouring in about Charlie's return to TV. Radar Online breaking the story that the embattled star will create and star in a new sitcom.
We understand Charlie has inked a deal with Lionsgate for 10 episodes, with the option for a further 90 episodes if the show takes off.
Dylan Howard tells us a bidding war between broadcast and cable networks is breaking out to air the show.
It makes more sense for Charlie to be on cable television because, as we understand it, he wants a more raunchy and risque show.
As for Charlie's old show, 2.5 Men, they're moving ahead and making big changes.
There's reports that the character Charlie Harper will be killed off, and I can also tell you that my sources at Warner Brothers are telling me that there could be a new zip code for 2.5 Men. In fact, they're building a new set that will take this show away from Malibu, and that would be a big change for 2.5 Men.
There's a serious case of Bieber fever here at the BET Awards.
Justin Bieber, Diddy, Willow and Jaden Smith, Alicia Keys, and new daddy Nick Cannon, just some of the big stars arriving to the BET Awards. The show featured an extremely awkward moment when a fan who won the chance to announce the People's Choice winner flubbed it.
And the winner is Chris Brown. Look at me now. I'm sorry, Rihanna. What's my name?
But Chris Brown was the winner. BET took responsibility for the mix-up.
Of course, the biggest TV story of the week, The Voice crowned its first ever champion. Javier won it all, and decisions have already been made about season 2.
Yes.
Season 2 is going to be solidified. I'm back.
All 4 judges will be back for a second season, premiering next January. But it was Javier, the 34-year-old father of 2 from Team Adam, who took top honors Wednesday night.
Javier Colon.
I'm in shock, really.
He barely beat out Dia Frampton by 2 percentage points to nab a record deal and $100,000. 100 G's. What are you going to do with that?
That's going to go to paying off some bills. He truly does have the voice.
I'm so happy that he made it. He won. I mean, it's incredible.
Also incredible, the night's duets. Like Javier's with the legendary Stevie Nicks, who happens to be a fan of the show.
I am, absolutely. Or I would not be here.
Oh, whoa, whoa. The family
family program, CeeLo.
I'm sorry. Sorry, children.
And looks like The Voice is here to stay, and we can't wait for more antics next season.
It has been such a pleasant surprise. That's about all I know.
What's the biggest thing they've taught you this season?
How to... I love you, man. I love that man. I love him.
Show your love when the top 8 contestants hit the road on a summer tour kicking off in LA July 27th. Maybe Dia will even wear her special finale souvenir.
I got this dress and I said, how am I wearing this one? And she said, oh, Blake and Miranda bought it for you.
Up next on Hollywood 411, Joey Lawrence in our studio.
My family's most important thing in the world.
The teen heartthrob all grown up. Then parents squabble even in Hollywood.
That one is our badly behaved one.
No. Rebecca Romaine and Jerry O'Connell sound off in the Holly Scoop. Plus, major secrets revealed from this season of Burn Notice.
They do what? They do that how?
And fabulous vacation hotspots. We'll show you where the stars go, still ahead.